Greetings to friends who believe in dignity, freedom, and democracy. My heart is heavy today. We're here to remember 52 men and women who lived for the freedom of Iran. They dedicated their lives to freeing their homeland from religious dictatorship, cruelty, and persecution. We're here to bear witness to their murders carried out by Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki's militia on the orders of Iran's supreme religious leader, Ali Khamenei. We are here to insist that the United States and the United Nations keep their promises to protect the remaining 3,000 people kept imprisoned at Camp Liberty. I must point out that Liberty is the name U.S. gave this camp. Now it is a prison and death camp for Iranian freedom fighters. As an American, I am deeply embarrassed and, as Tom Ridge said, ashamed that the United States is so negligent in providing or ensuring the protection they promised. We must demand the release of the 6 women and 1 man who were kidnapped from Camp Ashraf. Maliki must be held responsible for their return. The leaders of the Iranian regime and the Revolutionary Guards must be charged with crimes against humanity in the International Criminal Court for the massacre of these 52 men and women, and for the murder of unarmed people in previous attacks on Camp Liberty and Ashraf, and for the political assassinations they have carried out around the world since the 1980s, and for the murder of 30,000 political prisoners 25 years ago. Of the 52 people murdered on September 1st, many were leaders. 9 of the men were commanders of the National Liberation Army and political prisoners during the rule of Ayatollah Khomeini. 6 of the women were members of the Mujahideen's Leadership Council, all of them former political prisoners in Iran. I want to take a moment to make a special remembrance of Zareh Ghahami, the Deputy Secretary General of the Mujahideen. She was the leader of Camp Ashraf on the day of the massacre. Zareh Ghahami was one of the women of the resistance that was determined to end the oppression of women in Iran. I'll quote from Marianne Rajavi's speech for International Women's Day 2001. The name of the talk was The Price of Freedom. A woman achieves her rights. The first step is to believe that we can. One can and must struggle to become free and free others. This is the serious reality and the spirit that runs through the veins of this resistance and all its men and women. But we must never forget that there is a price to pay for freedom. These 52 men and women of the Iranian resistance are gone, and thousands of other freedom-loving Iranians are gone, killed by the rule of the supreme religious leader. But you can't kill the dream of freedom. The vision for a free Iran lives on. These 52 women and men showed the world, and in particular the millions of young people in Iran, that it is possible to live with a life of dignity, freedom, and courage. The vision will live on until it is achieved.